Math is so much fun for everyone. Math. Good afternoon, first grade. It's time for math. Today, I found this 100 chart in my basement. It's going to be perfect to use. And you're probably thinking, but I don't have a 100 chart. What am I going to do? Actually, you do. I sent an office home, a math office that we use for our math tests, and it has a 100 chart on it. So you can use that today. And I'm going to use this little frog to help me. You don't need a frog. You can use a penny. You can use a little eraser. You can use a little piece, a Lego piece. Anything will do. Because today we are going to be subtracting 10. We've already learned how to add 10. And there's different ways to do it. There's not just one right way. But we learned that when we add 10, for instance, 77 plus 10 is 87. We just go straight down. 54 plus 10 is 64. My favorite number 9. 9 plus 10 is ding, 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 19. Let's go to 22. 22 plus 10 is, that is correct, 32. So now we're going to go the opposite direction for takeaway or subtraction. So if you have 32 and you want to take 10 away, you're going to go straight up because the answer has to be smaller. If I want to take 29 minus 10, I'm going to go straight up, just like that. So what I'm basically doing when I'm taking away 10 is I'm hopping 10 steps backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And if that isn't a way that you want to do it, then you can also do it this way. 29 minus 10. We're going to start with the one side. 9 minus 0. 2 minus 1. 19. So we can do it this way. We can do it this way. We can go straight up. There's probably another way you could think of to do it too. You can be thinking of that right now. There's not just one way to solve a math problem. Mathematicians use lots of different ways. All right, so for instance, let me give you a number. Let me give you 55. All right, we know that 55 plus 10 equals 65. But if we want to take away 10, we're going to go this way, 45. Let's take a look at it over here. 55 minus 10. You got to remember that you're subtracting. 5 minus 0, we start with the one side. 4 minus 1. So I had 4 donuts and I ate one. It was sure delicious. 45. All right, so that's what we're going to be doing today. Now, I want to show you your paper. All right, your paper for today is 123A. And today you're going to be drawing a 6 centimeter line segment. How are you coming along with your centimeters? Are you remembering to use the centimeter side? Are you putting the 0 or the centimeter on the dot? Boy, this is going to take some talent to hold my phone, hold the ruler, and draw a line segment at the same time. Are you still writing your name in your best handwriting? Yeah, I've been grading some of your work lately. I like to look at how you're doing. Let's see, today. What is today's date? It was the 20th, then it was the 21st. Today is the 22nd. Yeah, today's Earth Day. We've been celebrating Earth Day for 50 years. So today is April 22nd, 2020, and the day of the week is Wednesday. The abbreviation is WED. And we get to make 22 tally marks. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. And if you can't fit them all in the box, that's perfectly fine. Number 1, write the number 111 on the place value chart. 111. Now I notice that some of you have been saying 100 and then you've been putting your 11 over here in the ones place. Remember, we can't have more than 9 over here because once we get to 10 straws, we have to bundle them up with a rubber band around them and we have to move them over here. So we've got to move this 1 over here. So 111 is 111. And we have to circle the digit that tells the number of ones. All right. While she was away, Shannon wrote 4 letters to her parents, 4 letters to her Aunt Debbie, and 2 letters to her brother Billy. All right, so I like to circle the numbers because that helps me. She wrote 4 letters to her parents, 4 letters to her Aunt Debbie, and 2 letters to her brother. So we're going to have 3 numbers today. All right, I'm just going to make envelopes like letters. If you want to make the front of the letter or the inside of the letter, that's fine. Remember, when you're doing math, it doesn't have to be fancy. It's not art. So there's the 4 letters she wrote to her parents. And she wrote 4 letters to her Aunt Debbie. And she wrote 2 letters to her brother. So what is the number sentence going to be? I'm going to have 3 numbers that we're going to add together. Yes, 4 plus 4, which you know, plus 2. Now you can pick whatever 2 numbers you want to add first. I'm going to add 4 plus 4 because I know 4 plus 4. I know 4 plus 4 equals 8. So now I've got to add 8 plus 2 more. 8, 9, 10. So how many letters did Shannon write? She wrote 10 letters. That's a lot of letters that she wrote. Dear Mom and Dad, I'm having a good time at camp. Number 3 is a graph. The children in Mrs. Matthews' class made this graph about their favorite ice cream. Write one thing that you know about the children in Mrs. Matthews' class. Now, one thing that I don't know is I don't know how many boys and girls are in the class. Well, I do actually know that, but I don't know how many are boys and how many are girls. But I could say that. I could say how many kids are in the class. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 21, 22. I could say there are 22 children in the class. What else do we know about her class? Yes, more children liked vanilla ice cream than chocolate. I could count it up too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I could say 10 children liked chocolate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think I'm going to say that because I like chocolate. 10 children liked chocolate. Like chocolate ice cream. That tastes so good. Now, you don't have to write what I'm writing. You can make another observation about this graph. Like you could tell how many kids are in the class. You could say more children liked vanilla. You could say 2 more children liked vanilla than chocolate. Just try not to write that vanilla 1 because it's not a contest. You're making an observation for math. And number 4 is something that we talked about yesterday. We're going to color 5 of the circles red, and we're going to color 3 of the circles blue. And it wants to know blank out of blank circles are red. All right, so I'm going to need a red and a blue today. So 5 are red. And 3 are blue. Now today there's not a mystery, is there? They're all colored in. It's not asking us how many are green or how many are yellow. But today is a little bit different because today you have to fill in both blanks. So it says blank out of blank circles are red. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 are red. So do I put 5 out of 5 circles are red? Something just doesn't seem right about that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 5 that are red. But remember, for that second number, when you write a fraction, you have to write the whole amount. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2, 4, 6, 8. So 5 out of 8 are red, or 5/8. That's the fraction. And here comes the new skill right here. 62 minus 10. So I can come over here to my 100 chart. 62. Now if you write 72, that means that you accidentally added 10. And today, remember, we have to subtract 10. So 62 minus 10. So we're going to have to go backwards. That's right, it's 52. So 52. Oh, they've tricked us. They've got a plus sign. We've got to watch our signs. 14 plus 10. So 14 plus 10, that's correct, 24. And we're back to subtraction again, 29 minus 10. So 29. If you say 39, then you've added them. So you're going to have to say 29 minus 10. Remember, if that doesn't make sense to you, you can always write a minus 10 underneath here. And you can do it that way too. 9 minus 0, 2 minus 1. 29 minus 10, ding, 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 equals 19. All right, so that was our new skill for today, subtracting 10. Don't forget, you have a 100 chart. It's green and white, and it's the office that we used to use for math. So don't forget, math is fun. I hope you have a great afternoon. Bye-bye.